Hey, welcome back to the Threshold Moment. This is episode 2, and today I'm going to talk about how to trust your intuition and stop decision fatigue. Okay, if you're new to this space, welcome. I am Edna from Intentionally Wed, founder of Intentionally Wed, wedding coach. So here I talk about and I move towards and hold the container for you to experience this season as a journey of growth rather than just a journey of stress. Yeah, and that's my intention. Today, I'm going to dive straight into a practical element. The first episode, we talked about how to identify your core feelings and embrace them. So if you haven't watched that, please do go back and have a watch of that. So, as I said, today we're going to be talking about decision fatigue, and decision fatigue comes in when we are trying to decide on, it could be what colours you're going to have, what your colour palette is going to be. It could be deciding on your supplier, vendor, or it could be that, you know, you've got other people's voices in your ear, so making a decision becomes difficult, becomes paralyzing in some circumstances, and this is the number one blocker to ease. So today I'm going to give you a tool that you can use to help you through that, because you're not meant to be lost in the woods of planning. So I want to help you out here. Okay, so decision fatigue occurs when we are looking outside of ourselves for an answer. So you're going onto Pinterest, you're looking for a sign from a blog, you are calling up your friends with this decision that you need to make, and you're just going back and forth, and you simply can't get there. So you are essentially looking for external validation. And what I can tell you is that that answer that you're seeking is within you. It's within it's your intuition that you need to tap into. The tool you need is will be something that you need to help you filter, an internal filter to help you listen to your inner wisdom, because it speaks in feelings, not logic. And when we are looking outside of ourselves, it is logic that we're tapping into. That external validation is logical. But what the decision fatigue is telling you is that you need to go inside, you need to go within to get your answer. So I'm going to introduce you to an exercise that I call light or heavy, and it is an inner compass check, basically. And it's, 3 simple parts. So rather than spending like 5 minutes trying to make a decision, this is a short and sweet way to tap into the feeling of the decision that you need to make. Okay, so here's how it works. The first thing you want to do is you want to state the decision that you need to make. And what I mean by that is, for example, there's an additional, you're trying to decide whether to invite an additional number of people. I'm just going to say like 15 people to your wedding. Okay, so you don't know whether you want to invite them, and you've been going back and forth with your partner trying to decide, and you're still not there. Okay, so we've stated the decision. Do we should we invite these additional guests? That's the decision that you need to make. So now this is the part where you go into your body. Okay, so at this point you want to take some grounding breaths, because what you want to do is bring your energy levels down. You want to be grounded, you want to feel calm within yourself, just so that you can feel the feelings within your body. So you can take 3 deep grounded breaths. That can look like an inhale through the nose. And how to know you're doing this correctly, you'll feel your stomach expand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and inhale. Hold for 4, and then exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that about 3 times, or until you feel calm. Yeah, maybe 5 if you find that 3 of those breaths don't work. It might be 5. Tends to be a good number as well. Now, when you've done that and you feel still within your body, ask yourself the question, and if you said no to that question, so remember we're inviting 15 guests, and you said you said no to that question, how does that feel within your body? You know, does it feel light? Do you feel yourself relaxed, so your shoulders might come down? You feel a release in your chest. That is the light response to the question. The other, if you said yes to the question, you may feel your body tense. You might feel a clenching in your stomach. You might physically clench your fists, your shoulders go up. That's the heavy. So the key here is to check in with how your body is feeling. The light choice is the aligned choice for you. Yeah, you want to feel calm. You want to feel light. Yeah, like that is the right choice. So that check-in that you do in that moment is, or why this tool works, is because your body is a messenger, and it's an unbiased messenger. And most importantly, if you've defined your core feelings, your body is going to align with that core feeling. Yeah, so if you've chosen your core feelings and you really feel good about your core feelings, it is going to align with that core feeling. It's just what the body does. It knows the energy, it protects the energy. So if you're rooted in your core feelings, which again I spoke about in episode 1, the light decision will always move you closer to that core feeling. Okay, so it's important that you are honest with yourself. So if you feel that heavy feeling, don't try and rationalize it. Don't try and rationalize it. Just accept it, sit with it for a minute. At the very least, what that feeling is telling you, that heavy feeling is telling you, is that you need to take a pause. You just need to take a pause and rethink, okay? What you're doing with this tool is you are cultivating self-trust. And self-trust cuts through all the noise. It cuts through all the noise, and not only does it help you reclaim your wedding, it also is a tool that you can use, you know, forever and a day. Okay, it's something that I use regularly, personally, whether that is picking a sandwich if I'm undecided, or whether it's in my business. I will use that light or heavy tool. So I invite you to use this tool today if there's a decision that you need to make. And, you know, as I said, practice. Like, maybe it is you need to decide on a sandwich, or I don't know why I'm coming up with only food things, like a meal for today. Is it chicken or vegetarian meal? I don't know why it's all the food, but practice. This is all about building trust within yourself, and you've got to practice it to understand how to trust the signals that your body is giving you. Yeah, so that's today's tip. And in the next episode, I'll be pivoting to the relational pillar and guiding you through a mini ritual that helps you and your partner stay strong under stress. For me, this is an essential boundary you need to protect. In terms of your connection, it's a boundary. Your connection is a boundary you need to protect, and this is a way that allows you to do that I'll be going through in the next episode. So make sure you're subscribed, because I don't want you to miss this piece of supportive guidance. And I want to thank you for joining me today, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this, and if you use it, let me know how it's helped you, and remember that your own inner wisdom is what will help you along in this process. So until next time, have a fabulous day, week, month, and speak to you soon. Bye.